Ina yishlelko si hasen beanst edo Yenil Wilye sits aje Queen Sindo Na ye edad sits aje Queen Sindo Nihokha ne t'aaltsko billachit nesh nado sit sitje hojo shikede hojo shiyage hojo shikike hojo shinade hojo shizede ha hojon
hojo na hastli hojo na hastli hojo na hastli hojo na hastli
Ke aba hojo, ke aba hojo, ne yel hojo. Ye katene nigle, shito atgaishal, ahel nigle. Keyane hasa, keyane hahina, zilti senel bika, ha zilti. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I see. land where our warriors died, land of the native pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Denani gleniye, keyaniye halo, baye nitin. Silau ne kandas ba, hayolat ni hizad, shije gad na yitna, haye nisen. Sintati yeneki, nihizete tatita, tati tenisen. Nihizazeta biyin, bisote senebe, banasti yenilyen, dok ataniyen. Keya ba hojo, nehil hojo.
Ate ba hojo. So piqueche wolo, so dati sauce, anilt anebeyen dati ta atsidebet o yedanes je.
Hiane yanga ne jone go hail ka ie ne jone go hail ka ie ne jone go hail ka ie ne o hotes yel has ago hail ka ie Hodien has ago hail ka ie ne jone go hail ka ie ne jone go hail ka ie ne jone go hail ka ie ne o na has tabe ka je hail ka ie Yode altskas ebel hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne o Da zikre go hail ka ie Ziltanen el go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne o So descendo simbel hail ka ie Ayash noklish hatgal go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne o Sits isgar hanal ye go hail ka ie Sits is bitscha hojon go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne o Kon saha kesbel hail ka ie Nahat alto bel hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne o Nas ina yel bel hail ka ie Kodosi hasem bel hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne o Sa na re holon go hail ka ie Big e hojon holon go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne jone go hail ka ie Ne o
Somewhere, I need to give special recognition on the back to our jeweler. He stepped up and made that diamond 3 weeks. So,
to introduce you to your address, okay?
Same here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you here for our KMS our middle school pageant for this year. And I am so excited about this. We have 5 contestants that's given me an opportunity to see 5 of our students shine outside the classroom in ways that I personally at this point had not had an opportunity to see. My name is Steve Thomas. I teach English language arts at KMS, and I want to welcome you. And to get going and appreciate your patience. Families appreciate the hard work you do with these contestants. They won't and cannot perform at a high level without your support. So let's start off by give yourselves a round of applause, families, please. Now I want to introduce the one really behind getting this started. We're really blessed at KMS to have her, Mrs. Veronica Vicenti.
Ja, det annolsko echehan khahesokhaigi tanoshonego aden nikhiltahanollo she tsanahbellineshle maideshkishni bashichin hanagahni dashanalado bipetrotni thodijini dashiche tsashkaidet yesinasha le shada artigo is ozen deshkish bichne kwal olwalko atkin baho dan higano daneya Dalqua Kirtland Middle School gi denebazad shaoltka shido besnash nishi a Rhonda Barbone da nidla nikhaoltka nek ejin nikhalchin nikhizad nde do leiligi balani zingo a hielneilnish ako ba acheta nidzen kon khalchin besndahesokaigi. Thank you and welcome for coming. My name is Veronica Vicenti. I am one of the Navajo language heritage teachers here at Kirtland Middle School. My clans are Sleeping Rock. I'm born for the Sleeping Rock. I'm of the Sleeping Rock, born for the Coyote Pass people. My grandparents are from the One Who Walks Around. My Nollies are from the One Who Walks Around, and my grandparents are from the Deer Spring and Bitterwater people. We are more than honored to have our students trying out for the pageant. We haven't had this in, I believe it's 5 or 6 years, and so we're excited to bring this back. So thank you and welcome. We're going to have Miss Danielle Vicenti. She is an alumni of Kirtland Middle School. Do the invocation.
Yat shik edo shidene, adonet nishnigi a tenabisni nishle, hanagahni bashichin, my ideshkijni a deshache, ado oze tachi ni a deshanelle, she a ya teskai a yese hashike de nasha, dik at a dagafkatai de kehet in, ado she a ya near the University of New Mexico do go instra ado dik at a emergency medical services gibe. She instra ado she Kirtland Middle School askedante ostrate Nadine Dobaan has a good evening and welcome to the Kirtland Middle School pageant. My name is Danielle Vicenti. I am Sleeping Rock Clan, of the Sleeping Rock Clan, born for the One Who Walks Around Clan. I'm originally from White Rock, New Mexico, just south of here, about an hour, and I am an alumni of Kirtland Middle School. I came here back in 2019, and currently I am a student at the University of New Mexico. And at this time, I would ask that you would just bow your heads as we come before the Lord. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for giving us this time to come together and celebrate this wonderful cultures and talents that these children have brought before us. Lord, I ask that you would just bless these children in their studies, that you would just empower them, that they would just continue to do what they love and show us what they love. And I just pray for the contestants this evening, that you would just be with them and clear their minds, Lord. Be with their families as they travel to and from their destinations. Keep them safe. And I just pray for a continued blessing upon them, Lord. May you keep them. May you shine your face upon them, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray, Father. Amen. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, we've had some awesome volunteers that are helping with our judging, and so we'll go ahead and introduce them real quick. First is Justine Jones. Justine Jones, but ahni lele, tkatne sahni yashchin, kentlachitni dabache, ashihin dabanella. Eva B. Stokely de baoltka, kindergarten, dual language igi, elcheniaj, ad ednek etche, benantien do esnit do belagana getche. First we have Justine Jones as one of our judges. She is Yadilni Justine. Okay. She's one of our dual language teachers at Eva B. Stokely. Okay. And then we have Miss Regina Begay. She is Regina Begay Hashlishnil. Twitchitni Yashin, Kintlachitni Dabache, Ashihin Dabanella. And Regina is one of our Navajo language heritage teachers at Kirtland Elementary. We have Selena Johnson. Selena Yadilni. Twahedlini Nille, Ashihin Yashin, Twachitni. Dabache bet ahni dabanella. Selena Johnson, a dual language teacher, kindergarten, Newcomb de Baoltka. Tensa des ahadent naga. All right. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and start our traditional talents, and the students will introduce themselves as they come up.
All right, this part, the traditional talent, they have a 3 to 5 minute time frame to do their presentation. Our first student tonight, our first contestant, is Kyron Benali.
Yat she carminal yinishe tutni sutni nishle o ze touchini bushichin ushi dashache torichini dashanale shama Cristobal nali woye do she ko imanali woye seslet sotes I de nasha da sli woye bichi bize bina bija began bike bijad bigud bitse Bits ha. Okay. I hear it. Okay.
Evelyn Yazi.
Hello, Yatish Kedoshne. Hello, Yatish Kedoshne. Yedine Tajitni Nishli, Kinyani Bashishchi, my dishkini dishche, Aros Najini dishnele. Magdalene Yazinishe, Shma of Frida Harvey Willia, Tistos a dent naga, Je Eric Yazi Willia, Tistos a dent naga. Shimasane Rita Harvey Willia, Ados Shiche, Kenneth Harvey Senior Willia. Ten Candet Naga. Chanel Stan Gladys Yazi William and Chanel Aryazi Senior William. Tistos Dent Naga. Dagas Guy de Shagan. The Instra. So they're going to Instra. Okay. For my traditional talent, I'll be singing a song with this drum. And this song's about my grandmother and in memorial of her. And when I sing the words, it talks about how happy she was. And yeah, okay. Horses anga away, hey, hey, Yanga shima sane benashniko God away, hey, Yanga shima sane benashniko God away, hey, Yanga Allah shane, Allah shane, Allah shane, shima sane horses anga away, hey, Yanga shima sane benashniko God away, hey, Yanga Allah shane, Allah shane, Allah shane, shima sane horses anga away, hey, Yanga shima sane ayo nishniko away, hey, okay.
Thank you, Maggie. Our next contestant this evening, and I hope you're having as much fun as I am, this is fascinating, is going to be Lene Raphael.
Yate shikero shidine she Lene teresbat Raphael yinishye hanagani nisle kilachini bashishchin hash klashin dashiche tenazane dashinele Shimado shije kirine dol edal Raphael wilye Shimasane dol shiche Susan dol Robert Nargo wilye Chanela Adzan Barbara Toledo wilye Chanela Hestine Wayne Raphael williant and Bikaja Liliana Kanaya Dol Colton Delia. Hello, hi everybody. My name is Lene Raphael and I come from Ninanizan. I go to school at Kirtland Middle School, and I am currently in 7th grade. Today, for my traditional talent, I will be talking about the importance of the Navajo basket. Okay, so starting off with the Navajo basket, we start off in the center, and that's where the basket is created. That's when the weaver starts beginning to create this basket. In the center, it looks like an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord is also known to be the start of life. And in each row of this basket, there is life that is put, and there's life and effort put into each and every single one in this row. In the basket, there are 6 different inner points. These inner points represent our 6 sacred mountains. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of our main sacred mountains, and we have 2 of our entry mountains. These mountains are very sacred for us as we use it a lot in our culture. Next in our basket, we have this red area in the basket. This red represents sun rays and rainbows, which also is known to bring harmony and peace. Next, there are 12 outer points. These outer points are clouds. Moving on, there is this white area around the basket. It is Father Sky, who holds everything together. And at the edge of the basket, there is a seam in which holds the basket together. It holds together the wisdom, the knowledge, and the valuables that Diné people keep in our basket to protect it. These traditional baskets are used in many different ceremonies. They are used in baby's first laugh, kanalta, wedding ceremonies, and healing ceremonies. These baskets can be any shape or size, and the inner and outer points may vary with any different basket. And these 2 are my family's baskets that we really value and treasure. And it's very important to our Diné culture.
Thank you, Lene. Next, for our traditional talent, we have Katie Cadman.
Yata she Katie Cadman in the she toy glini in the slick as chair bushes chint oget dashe touching ni dashanelle Shema Terry Cameron warrior Shije Nicholas Cameron warrior Shideje Hannibal Cameron warrior Otto Shitzile Kylo Cadman warrior Otto Shanai Zany Cadman warrior. Hi, my name is Katie Cadman. I'm representing middle school, or Kirtland Middle School. I come from Farmington, New Mexico, and my traditional talent, I would be talking about bitter powder. Bitter powder is a protection medicine. Usually medicine mans use them for protection of being scared or
being down or feeling something that is on you. Bitter powder is made from a northern root, and yeah. Bitter powder is a medicine that is grinded from the northern root, and for medicines to use. To use this bitter powder, you will put it in your mouth, and it would run through your body to protect your whole body of your head and going down to your toes. So yeah.
Thank you, Katie. We'll now be moving into the contemporary, we now will be moving into the contemporary talent portion of our pageant. And we'll be going in the same order. So our first contestant is Kyron Benali.
Right, while they're getting ready for their talents, we want to acknowledge some royalty that are in our midst today. Mr. Keanu Crosby, he's Mr. Oho Brave. As well as Miss Kimora Crosby. She is the Miss Eastern Navajo Powwow Princess. Do we have any other royalty in the house? Okay. Well, we appreciate your presence, sincerely.
Hello guys, my name is Carmen Ali. I am Tangle Clan, born for the Hopi Red running in the water people. My maternal grandfather is Salt Clan and my paternal grandfather is Bitter Water Clan. My mom's name is Crystal Benali and my dad's name is Quentin Benali. I am from Yellow Rock Point, Utah. Today I'll be showing you how to rope. But first, you guys gotta know that there's different kinds of ropes. There's one for heading, heeling, breakaway, and tie down. I am using a headed rope. You want to make your Honda and your hand 1 arm length apart, and then from your coil to your loop, you want to make it 2 arms length apart. Now, you want to slowly make your way.
Sorry, Kyron, you're doing fine.
You want to slowly swing your rope in circles and then slowly make your way up. And then you want to focus on your aim. You want to aim your rope to your right horn and then flick it to your left like this. And then after a little bit of practice, you should come to a result like this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kyron. Appreciate it. Next, we have Magdalene Yazzie.
Wait, he's pretty close. Okay, there. Hello, Yate. Hello, Yate. For my contemporary talent, I chose an arts and crafts that I picked up, and it's beadwork. So beadwork, I learned it from my mother, and she asked me if I wanted to learn it, and I said yeah. So she started teaching me how to bead, and beading helped me be patient and take my time when beading. It also helped me get my mind off things when I was thinking about other stuff. And it makes me pay attention, because when you're beading, you have to pay attention to like the rows and where you put your needle. Next slide, please. So here's some of the beading supplies that I used. So we use size 11 beads when we bead, and we use wax for the twine, so it's like more firm. And then here's the twine, and then something to put the beads on. I put it on a plate because it's more clear to see when picking up the beads. And the beading bottles, you can choose different sizes to bead with. And for my bottle, this is one of my first projects that I started. And there's, on the bottle, you can see that there's flowers. And when my mom was teaching me how to make it, she was making one already. And on her bottle, she had flowers on it, as you can see, this one and this one. And I asked her how to make it, and she taught me. So yeah. But if I can have one of my sisters come up and get my bottle to show to the judges. This is my storage thing we use to store like beads and our bottles. We store beads in these because the bags tend to rip easily. And yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Maggie. Next, we have Lene Raphael.
Yate. Hello, everybody. My name is Lene Raphael, and for my contemporary talent is my artwork. So the image behind me is an art piece that I did around 2025, around January. And this was my very first art piece that I really liked, and that inspired me to create more art. My sister first taught me when I was in 3rd grade. I began to pick up from her. I learned how to draw. I learned how to be okay with my art and how to improve on it. And that's how I am with my life. I learned how to learn from my mistakes and correct them. And this very first art that I made inspired me a lot to keep on going, no matter the mistakes or flaws that are seen on this page. I learned to pick up and try again. So this artwork behind me is one that I made last night. I'm using this picture as an example to show how I improved on my art. I learned not to give up and keep on trying and going, and I'm very proud of this artwork that I created. It shows that you should never give up on what you do and what you love doing. And I can see that I improved a lot, and I'm proud of myself for that. And just don't give up. Don't give up and keep on trying. Learn from your mistakes. Ahihe.
Thank you, Lene. And now we'll have Katie Cadman.
For my personal talent, I'm an artist. I do like anything with art, clay, paper mache, coloring, painting, and yeah, like anything. But today, or for this talent, I did a painting of Nashjai Assam, which is Spider Woman. This is Spider Woman. She represents a feminine creativity of earth and the sky. The Hopi tribe considered her as a goddess of the earth and sky. Her webs represent the ways that she would go and of their survival, like her time. Spider Woman also taught the Hopi people and everybody on how to survive. For what I used on this painting, I used acrylic paint, orange, black, white, and purple. I mixed them all up to make brown and different shades of orange. I started this a few days away. It took about a lot of time to get the webs, but I still managed my time and patience trying to get it done with it being nice and clean. So yeah, that's my talent.
Good job, Katie. I really appreciate that. Before I have our next part, I just want to make a comment. As a teacher, I have 4 of these students are in my classroom every day. And I'm getting impressed by traditional talents, contemporary talents, but I'll tell you the one talent that stuck out most in my mind the last few weeks watching these young ladies get ready. I don't have Kyron, but I have all 4 of the young ladies, is courage. It is something that we take so for granted. It's easy. Mr. T stands up here because I stand up in front of people every single day, 5 days a week. I do it at church. I'm always in front of people. These are middle schoolers. And the courage to not only decide and prepare, but to stand in front of a microphone into faces that they may not even know who you are, is a talent I hope these young people carry for the rest of their lives. So I'm going to ask, before we move on, let's give a round of applause to our contestants, please. And now I'd like to introduce former Ms. KMS, Ms. Cadence Yazzie.
So before I start, I would like for the contestants to come out and sit down. Okay, I'll start. Yadesh Gadosh Dene, Cadence Yazinisha, Touchini Nishle, Kiani Bushes Team, My Deshini Dash, Dawson Anjani Dashnella, Shema Afrida Harvey Willia, Shije Eric Yazi Willia, Shemasana Arita Harvey Willia, and Doshite, Kenneth Harvey Senior Willia, Shemasana Doshite, Saint Kanadana Ash, Hadoshnella Asan, Gladys Yazi Willia, and Doshnell has teen, Yazi Senior Willia, Shnella Asan Doshnell has teens, is Ozadana Ash. Hello San Juan College de English Ta. Hello everyone, my name is Cadence Yazzie. I currently go to school at San Juan College and I currently reside here in Curly, New Mexico. Excuse me. Before I start, I would like to thank you parents. Thank you for being out here and bringing the chine out to be able to present themselves, to be able to, showcase what their teachings are, what your family teachings are, and what they learned. And so, Bada Hira Kad for our contestants. It's not an easy thing being up here. Like I was introduced, I'm a former Miss Kirtland Middle School, and so I ran for this pageant. And I'm also a former Miss Kirtland Central High School and a former Miss Northern Navajo Teen for the year 2024 and 2025. And so, I currently just gave up my reign, but I love what I do. I love being able to talk and especially, still encourage our youth up here. And, I'm very proud of you guys, regardless of, how you felt during your presentations or, what, feelings you had. I'm very, very proud of you guys for stepping up. Out of the whole school, you guys were the ones who stepped up, and you guys were the ones to showcase yourself, to showcase your teaching, to speak your language. And I feel like I'm a strong advocate for that. I try to advocate, and that was my platform over the few years to help our youth and encourage our youth and parents to be able to speak our language, to learn our culture, because it's very, very scarce right now. It's a very scarce thing, and it's amazing seeing our babies, our little babies here, your babies, seeing them be able to showcase what they learned and the things, you taught them. And so, despite what the results are, I hope you parents and you grandparents encourage your children encourage your children and talk to them. Talk to them, let them know what's happening. You know, you might have your little baby over here on their tablet or their iPads. Talk to them. Tell them what's happening and let them know it's good to be respectful, being respectful of who's presenting and who's up here talking. And I want to encourage you guys. I want to encourage you guys to keep doing what you're doing and keep pushing forward and keep in pageantry. Pageantry is very, very amazing, especially, you know, you have a voice. Your voice is very, very important. And I'm so glad you guys were able to take part in this pageant, in this Kirtland Middle School pageant. From my understanding, they haven't had a pageant since I was the title holder. And that's been almost over 4 or 5 years. And to see it back and to be able to talk and express myself, I'm very, very grateful that, you know, you guys were a part of that advocacy to bring it back, to be able to have a representative and an ambassador for your schools. And I love seeing that. I love, you know, being able to see what you guys learn, see what you guys showcase, and being able to get that understanding of just what your homesteads are, what your teachings were. And I really emphasize teachings because that's going to take you a very long way, whether it was, you know, your presentations that you had, whether it was just your little knowledge, that little piece of Ya'at, She'e, and you said your names, you said your 4 clans. Those are very, very powerful, and I want you guys to keep that. Keep that with you everywhere you go. It doesn't matter if you guys, you know, you're in New York City. It doesn't matter if you're in California. It doesn't matter if you're in Florida, you're in China. Keep it with you. Make it known that you are Navajo. Make it known that you are Diné. Be proud of it. Be proud to know that you know your 4 clans. Be proud to know be proud to know how to speak your language. Even if it's the littlest things, you guys are still trying. And I try to advocate for that as much as I can, even your parents. Don't be mean to your kids. Don't discourage them at all. Whatever happens tonight, whatever feelings are felt, don't discourage them. Hold them and tell them you're happy for them. Hold them and tell them you're proud of them. Tell them they did a good job. Don't discourage them in any way. And that's a part of what I expressed when I did my farewell speech as Miss Northern Navajo Teen. I try to encourage that for the parents and the grandparents. You know, we're a whole different generation, and this is our upcoming generation. And you saying words to them and degrading them after they came out of their shell, to be able to showcase what they're doing, to be able to showcase that this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to talk in front of this big crowd. They wanted to, you know, express themselves. Don't be mean to them. And that's, I stand by that. From youth to looking at our next generation, from youth to youth, I do my best to encourage them. And sometimes I feel like us youth, we're not being heard. We're not being heard enough. And I feel like, you know, you adults and you older generation, we're in a whole different level. And I feel like that's something that's kind of hard to understand right now. And, you know, the harsh teachings and the harsh way of learning things is different now. And I encourage you parents to, you know, be kind, because our generation now, it's very, very different, especially with social media and especially with, you know, the bullying that takes place in schools, and especially bullying that happens out of schools, even in sports. And so with you guys, I encourage you. I strongly encourage you guys to continue to go out and join clubs. Join clubs. That's the funnest thing. Joining clubs for me took me all the way out to Washington, D.C. It took me out to Minneapolis, and it took me out across the Navajo Nation. And I'm so, so, so proud that I was able to step out of my comfort zone and be able to join clubs. You know, I was once a 7th grader, I was once an 8th grader, and I understand the jokes and laughters you get when you tell people, oh, I'm a part of the Net Club, I'm a part of Chess Club, I'm a part of Equity Club. You know, even at the high school level, I was made fun of. I was made fun of for, you know, joining all these clubs, trying to join these sports. And I encourage you, don't let anything like that, you know, get to you. Really hold a barrier up and you know, respect yourselves. You know, understand what your family's teachings are and understand what's right and what's wrong. Keep on education as much as you can. And I encourage that. I come from a family of educators. My mom has a PhD in education. It's the highest degree you can get in education. And I'm so proud that, I come from a family of educators. And I want you guys to stay in education as long as you can, even if it's just to go down the road to San Juan. That's free education. That's free college. That's a free degree. And so I really push that on you guys. Learn what you're learning in class. Don't just push your assignments away. Don't just push your reading away. Don't push your studying away. You hear the word tutoring, you hear the word studying, and I know I was once a 7th, 8th grader. You hear those words and you just probably think, it's I don't need to do it. I don't need it. I'm too good for this. I'm too smart for this. But it's important, because once you get to the collegiate level and the high school level, that's what's going to be strongly, strongly encouraged within you guys. And not only that, but your language itself. I really push for that, and I hope you guys take it serious, because education will get you a long way. It'll take care of you, and so will your prayers. Your prayers will take care of you. Always have a prayer everywhere you go, even if it's just, a short little 5-second, 10-second prayer to yourself. Pray for something. Pray for something. It'll take you a long way. And that's the family and household that I grew up with. Always have a prayer, and that it'll take you places. Always know your identification and know your 4 clans, know who your parents are, know who your grandparents are. And that will take you a long way. And so with that being said, that's kind of what I have to say tonight. And within the crowd too, I encourage all of you to get with your communities. Get with your communities and teach one another. Someone might have more knowledge than the other person, but teach one another. It's not anything to be embarrassed about at all. And it's not embarrassing to ask questions. It could be something you just talked about 10 minutes ago and you forgot it. Ask questions. That's something I learned. And it's very, very important to get that grip of understanding. And so once again, I encourage you parents, and I thank you parents. Thank you for having your children up here and being able to present and showcase themselves and your families as well. And so with that being said, I know you guys will go a very long way. Try again. Keep trying until you get what you want. Keep trying until, there's not a limit. Just keep trying, keep pushing, keep wanting to be out there, keep trying to, do good for yourselves and representing your families as well. And so with that being said, I thank everyone for coming out and supporting these girls, and thank you for the people who put this pageant together, the decorations, the judges, thank you for coming out. And then the facility, I know Chris is up there. Thank you, Chris, for letting us utilize your facility. And, thank you everyone thank you everyone who had part in this pageant. It's great to be here again. It's great to know that we're going to have ambassadors for our Kirtland Middle School once again. And so with that being said,
Thank you, Cadence. Now we get to the point where we get to sit here tensely waiting for the judges to tally the scores. But before, we're going to be doing some door prizes, if you will, in just a minute. But before we do that, if I may take a very brief moment, Kyron, Maggie, Lene, Katie. People ask me regularly, I'm one of the oldest teachers in our school, why do you keep doing this? And I can tell you, I have an additional answer tonight, because I have the opportunity to teach some of those remarkable students, and it's you 4 I'm talking about. What you're doing, what you have done, regardless, as Caden said, regardless of the scores. Wow. I'm proud that I teach at KMS and I teach you guys. That's what you did for me tonight, really. So thank you. And how you want to go about this?
All right, well, now's the time where if you have a casino club card, come on up, bring it up here, and we'll get you a door prize. Come on, bring out those. Right here, ladies. Go ahead and deliver it.
Oh, we'll deliver it like this.
Oh.
Miss Vicente, I'm out here.
I'm not telling them I have one. No.
Okay, you see how that works now? Okay, so with the first person that can bring up a cluster bracelet, come on up. A cluster bracelet? Who's got a cluster bracelet? Okay, with the first person that has hand sanitizer, come on up. Where's your hand sanitizer? Okay. I know we're in Kirtland, New Mexico. However, with the first person with an Arizona license, come on up. Anybody? An Arizona license? Oh. Yay. Make sure it's an Arizona license. Okay. All right, this one's going to be a challenge. Let's see. Does anyone have a $2 bill? Oh, we have someone.
Like the actual $2 bill?
All right. Now, does anyone have any Kirtland Bronco apparel? Right here. Nice. All right. Now, is anyone willing to? The first person that can, we won't be specific. Someone in their 50s. 40s? Going once? Going twice?
What about 30s?
30s. Who's going to come up? Hey. No, just give it to her. Give one to Miss Mullahan, too. Okay. All right, anybody have a TNR card? Your shikis? Huh? Oh. TNR.
One of the princes from Crown Point, the pop princess, she can like entertain as well, and she's willing to do that too. Her name is Kamora.
Okay, I just still
I think it's
Callie.
yeah. So we have this
I'm running out of ideas.
Someone brave enough to stay in their clans.
all four of their clans.
I would do that.
One of the little kids. Yes.
Do we have a youngin willing to say their clans in Navajo?
bought the little one. I bought this little one.
All right. Callie came up and the little guy.
Okay. We'll do the little guy first. I'll say mine.
Right there, Callie.
Beligana.
Tachi ni nisle nanist aji dene bashichi na ke dashiche nanist aji dene dashinale.
Nijone, dole dosta.
I'll say mine. Can I say mine?
No, you have to say all 4 clans.
Ja ate zelen medini in she a shihin is le na kai bashish chin clash chi dashiche na kai dashinale a yahet.
Hey, we gotta get the little kids. Okay, so Zelenia is actually our KMS Council Unity president. She stepped up and who's Callie? Callie, can you stand up? Callie is our vice president of our KMS Unity Council. It's Maya here? Is she here? And Tamaya B is our secretary for our KMS Unity Council. So if you notice, we have some, I call them my purple minions. Can I have all my purple minions stand up, please? We have a combination of the KMS Unity Council as well as our National Junior Honor Society members helping today. You probably saw them running here and there, and they're taking care of our judges. Let's give them a round of applause. They've stepped up in the leadership position. So.
And this to the former Ms. Kirtland.
All right, and then get the other cadence back. Oh. We had one other little one that wanted to say their clans. If you can say all 4 clans.
It was the girl in the pink.
Come on, say it, come up. In the meantime, we're gonna ask Cadence to come up.
Right there.
Oh, right there, right there. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Yate she a mutamatini she shadow ne Christian the she a she bashi chi chi da she che da panda shinale.
All right. Bring down her microphone for her.
Ja, deshe Hannibal kami yinishe tohukli nishle asha bashishin tokla dashe tachini dashinale ayahe.
Awesome.
Yate se Eliana Tanina became near Nesia.
Awesome, baby. Good job, babe.
Are you okay? Hey, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Good job. High five. Can you get the flag that says Cadence Southie? Cadence, come on. Here's a little gift. Some things for you. And we have one more.
going to begin by our Mr. KMS, the winner being Kyron Manali. All right then, for our Miss KMS, beginning with third place, Katie Cadman. Good job, Katie. Second place, dramatic pause here, ladies. Okay. Second, yes, drum roll, yeah. Second place, Magdalene Yazzie. And it's my honor to introduce the rest of us, Miss KMS, Lene Raphael. I'm going to ask all the contestants to line up with Lene in front of the microphone here. All, yeah, you too, Kyron. Everyone line up here next to Lene. Follow your instructions from Miss Cadence. And while Miss Cadence is crowning Lene, I want to point out a very special recognition. The Navajo artist that created this crown for us was Mr. Earl Plummer. He wasn't able to join us tonight, but let's give Mr. Plummer recognition. Let's hear it for him, please. Anything up here you need?
I want to say one thing about Mr. Plummer. We came to him with a challenge. We put out a request for silversmiths to, if they could come and make a crown for Miss KMS, since it had been a while. So Mr. Plummer came forward and he took on the challenge. He made this crown in 3 weeks. And so he delivered it yesterday, and we were oohing and awing over it. So let's have a round of applause for our contestants.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm not sharing.
Let's go, Mr. Thomas.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for taking on our MC role. And then we also have some gifts for the judges that my minions will deliver.
Look for the ones that say pageant judge. She has them done.
Can we have a round of applause for our judges? Mr. Thomas, can I have the... I'm sorry? I also want to acknowledge our Principal Sherilyn Lee. She was here earlier. Without her support, We relied on her leadership quite a bit to take this on. Our assistant principal, Myra Jocelyn, is also here. She's waving in the back there. I could not have done this without my co-teachers, Paige Valente. She's our art teacher. There she is. Mr. Uriah Simpson, he couldn't be here, but he was helped support us as well. Mr. Brandon Green, he's our fax teacher, and Mr. Green made the stew tonight. So Mr. Green and his fax classes made the stew. And then another important part is Ms. Janelle Mullahan. She's our secretary, as well as Ms. Bertha Jim. They pushed forward through there she is. They pushed forward through the process. So, along with Miss Senna Presley. Miss Senna Presley's Diné Club was actually the one that sponsored the crown. Mr. Danny James, he's our community schools coordinator that jumped in wherever we needed. He offered to help. So he's over here. We want to thank the fax classes, our KMS Unity Council, and our KMS National Junior Honor Society. Thank you. Congratulations.
Yes.
Oh.
We're going to go ahead and close with a prayer. So if you guys will bow your heads and close your eyes and remove your hats. Dear our Heavenly Gracious Father, I thank you for today. Thank you for letting all of this happen, giving us the time and space for this to happen. Thank you for the people who let this happen, and thank you to the people who helped create the food. Thank you for the prizes and the contestants. Amen.
Thank you. Oh, my sister, Amanda Jimson. She's behind the scenes. She came and decorated. She said, I don't know where she's at. She zipped, oh, there she is. So she came and she said, I'm coming tomorrow and I'm bringing this and I'm bringing that. And she showed up and I couldn't have done it with the decorations without her. Miss Chantel Begay back there from Kirtland Elementary. Her and her mom make the fry bread as well as the centerpieces and the cafeteria and the floral arrangements. So thank you. And my daughter surprised me. She's supposed to be at UNM, but we put her to work and she did the invocation. So thank you. Thank you. Round of applause for our contestants. Good job, guys.
te bitos it hastra ashla dintka nakenes nanas te bitos it hastra ashla dintka nake tasla anake eskestis ashki tra di lekish belli ashla hastra ajena dansos it say